Hey guys, my name is Ash. Welcome to Lakehouse Live. Today we have Teen Idol on and they're going to play for a tune for us, so take it away.
To far off places like Norway.
right. That was their song Norway that just came out a few months ago on their album titled Nonfiction. So tell me, Miss Sarah, a little bit about this album and what kind of inspired it.
Sure. There's like so many places I could start. I think a good place to start, and I know this because yesterday I was actually writing, like I schedule my posts now so I don't drive myself crazy. Yesterday I was actually like writing some stuff about the record. I actually wrote the first song in like 2018.
Wow.
This is when I had first, like I spent some time in Copenhagen in college. Like I was studying abroad, and at that time I wrote what actually became the first song of this record, like kind of unknowingly. I was just having a lot of feelings, going through a lot of stuff.
As we do.
You know, as an album called Nonfiction, it's like kind of like looking into my journal or something. You know, the good, the bad, and the ugly, the heartbreak, the fun stuff. I will say it was kind of a nightmare to record, but also super fun because I did everything myself basically.
Yeah.
Except for like drums, which I recorded with a friend. So there was definitely a lot of times that I wanted to like bang my head against anything. There was other times where I had like really, really good creative epiphanies. You know, these are all the things that happen when you make an album by yourself, or I guess you just make an album in general. But It was a process. I feel like I just went through like a very bad time in the making of the album that like kind of delayed the album itself. So like the fact that this album is now finished, I think is just like a token of like me coming out of that time. It was not great, but now we have this thing, which is pretty exciting.
It's pretty beautiful too. Sometimes we have to go through like tough times to get to that other side with rainbows and whatever, like someone really positive would say.
That's how it is.
Seriously though, it is a very beautiful album, and I think we're lucky to have it in the world. So
thank you.
Of course. And I remember the mixing process and what that was like for you because...
Oh, yes. It was mixed right here.
Going back and forth between you and Evan, trying to get the right sound. And that was like so important to him too. So it was really wonderful to see like the both of you put so much care into something.
It's interesting because I think me and Evan are both very, I would say, sonically opinionated people, to maybe put it in a nice way. I don't know. I think like when it comes to mixing my stuff, like there was a period where I really wanted to mix my own stuff just because I'm so like particular in how I want things to sound. I feel like I approach it like very neurotically. So it's like whenever I'm like sending someone mixed notes, it's like, can you raise like, I don't know, like the vocal literally
surprised.
like 0.2 dB, and then they'll send me and be like, you're not going to hear it if it's like 0.2. I'm just like, can you just like for my own sanity?
Just to know that it happened. It will make me feel better kind of vibe.
So like that kind of back and forth, I feel like I always like kind of drive my mixing engineers a little bit crazy. Actually, like the first EP I ever made, I recorded at Lakehouse. And after I had a master for one song, I decided that I wanted I wanted to add another instrument into the song. It was literally one keyboard. So I paid for the whole song to be mixed and mastered again.
Oh my gosh, you crazy person. Was it worth it?
Yes.
So then that's all that matters.
Just hearing the keyboard on it.
You can look back on it or listen back on it and be like, okay, I feel good about this. I feel like that's a big thing with music. A lot of us spend so much time investing in it, and then, you know, down the road we think about like that one thing that we wish was included in there. And I think there's like sometimes a point where we have to be like, I'm done. I'm just putting it down. I'm not going to deal with it and just let it be what it is.
That's why it's good to have producers and people working with you, which for this album I did not, which is kind of why it took 3 years to make.
Wow. 3 years.
I mean, it's so much more fun working with somebody else, but I didn't have the money, number one, to like do stuff like that. And I kind of just wanted to take it on, even though it was a lot.
It's a good challenge too. I feel like it really helps you grow as a person and an artist. So
yeah, for sure.
Kudos to you.
It was a journey.
All right. Well, let's let you play your next song titled Dance Inc. So take it away. All right, that was their song titled Dance Inc. Thank you again for playing it and being here today. And I'd love to, I guess, go a little bit into your musical journey, because you're no stranger to this building, as we know, because you've recorded here, but also like you started your musical journey here at the Music Academy when it first opened. So like what kept you going and like made you want to get into music and then continue it all throughout these years?
I don't know. How far back do I go?
Well, I mean, if we want to throw you and James under the bus, there's some really great videos of you guys as small babies.
Listen,
they're not great.
This is what's up. I was a student at Lakehouse. I think I started here when I was like 15, or maybe it's either freshman or sophomore year of high school or something. And we did big gigs, and my mom took videos of everything, and they're all on YouTube. So if you want to find these, you can find them, but I'm not going to point you in that direction.
We'll just like link you below in the comment section, guys.
Just point.
You're putting us on blast over there.
I got to see some of them, so.
Oh no! Well,
I sent them to me
to you on my own free will. I don't know why, but yeah, I mean, I'll say this, like, I don't think I would be standing here like doing this sort of performance type thing if it were not for Lakehouse. I think when I came into the school, I was a very, very shy kid, you know, like the idea of getting on a stage and like performing for people was actually terrifying.
Yeah.
And I was very shy in high school. This guy can attest to it. Yeah, we've known each other.
Yeah.
I like didn't really talk to anybody intentionally. What's that?
It was hard to get you on stage back then.
We did a bunch of like coffee houses
collabs though, so yeah.
Yeah, we did like a really good cover of "Dreams" by Fleetwood Mac. We played the high school battle of the bands together.
Won all 3
and
times.
One of the songs I played drums, and my kick pedal just flew off the drum.
Yeah. It was a real budget battle of the bands. Yeah.
Wow.
Not great. We did Imagine Dragons.
We did win all 3 years though, right?
All the years?
All 3 years.
Didn't we win once?
We won all 3 of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Come on.
High school superstars.
I don't forget that stuff. Come on.
Not really. We were just like so nerdy about music.
Yeah.
But I think just like being a student here, like having teachers to like really, you know, like push you out of your comfort zone and stuff, it made a big impact. And when I like took songwriting lessons here and stuff, I was like feeling very inspired. So I think it's like a big part of the reason that I write music.
That's wonderful. It's really nice to see that like your journey, you know, started in one place and was able to like make you blossom. And I think that, you know, we all go through those moments. Like we have that aha of like, oh, I can get up on stage and do something and it's okay. And who cares if I mess up and all of those things. But I definitely think having like teachers to guide you through that is really important. And it's really cool to see the journey that you've made.
Especially teachers, like all of whom are in really cool bands and stuff.
Yes.
You know, like my first ever teacher was Justin from Dentist. Like Joe P was one of my teachers, Natalie from Well Wisher. It was also me and all my younger sisters. Like we were all in a band together, so it was pretty fun.
Yeah, and that's amazing that you're the only one too that like still plays, right?
Every time I like talk about them playing music again, they just get so mad.
I mean, it's like classic to have just like full family of musicians like that on stage.
We could have been something, you know,
for real.
Yeah.
All right, so we're not going to keep you guys too much longer. Before we go and let you play your last song, I'm going to ask you a question from our random question bowl that we keep out in our lobby. So this may be like super weird for everyone, or it may be really normal. Who knows?
We shall see. If it's the one that I put in there, I'll be very upset.
Will's been trying to sabotage me on this show.
Why is that?
So he like he's put questions in here that like make me look bad.
Oh no. I need to see some of these.
There's been like 1 or 2 I think that have come out on an episode. All right.
This can go many directions.
This is very like open-ended question, but also like really good question at the same time. So what keeps you going?
Somebody else answer
That's
first.
like pretty deep.
Wow.
I have no
Anybody
idea.
want to take the first plunge, or else I'm
At life or at music?
I mean, it's subjective
Oh my
because
goodness.
it's
whatever,
just what
whatever
keeps
it
you
means
going.
to you, you know? Somebody.
Hello, we're all standing here playing music.
Yeah.
So something's keeping us going.
I mean, this is one of the
what I was
only
gonna say, but I
things.
didn't want to go for the obvious, you know.
Music and my cats.
Excellent.
Great answer.
I would say,
I would agree.
yeah, I was going to say something similar. Thank you, Sarah, for saying that. But like,
You're
just
welcome,
like,
Sarah.
Yeah, there's a lot of us here. But just like being surrounded by very talented people who, I don't know, being surrounded by people who mean a lot to you, doing music, the thing you love, and just like, yeah, just having fun and enjoying yourself. I don't know. And my dog, I would say.
Your
Since
dog
you
is
said
great.
cat.
I don't know what your cat looks like, but I assume it's amazing. So,
Oh,
My
they're great.
cats actually passed away, but they still keep
oh
me
my
going.
god, I'm so sorry.
There's new kids.
Yeah, I have new ones, but yeah.
That's okay.
Either way, they all keep me going.
Yeah, yeah. Animals keep us all going.
Absolutely.
Who else? Who wants to go next?
Come on,
There
guys.
you go. I mean,
Everyone has to.
I feel
answer.
like people who love me and who I love keep me going. And then like the things I want to accomplish in life, you know, with music, with other stuff, you know. So just I got a checklist of things I want to do and got to get it all done. So that's what keeps me going.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I like that.
All the work that I've had to do this week. It's keeping me going.
That's
Never-ending
you know,
week.
Mic drop.
Don't let James deter you. He's just a really hard worker and has done a lot today and this week, because not only does he play drums for Teen Idol, he also works here.
Yep.
I can attest to James'
Fortunately.
dedication and hard work.
Fortunately.
One time I missed a sound check, and by the time I came back, James had all my gear set up for me on stage. That had never happened to me before. So let's give a round of applause.
Wow.
That's an A1 friend and bandmate.
Wow. For
Unheard
real.
of.
So never say I didn't do anything for you, James. I just got
No,
you
I
a
know.
clap.
I know. You got me a round of applause.
I did.
Technically, I initiated, but
It was all you. All right, Nikki's the last one, so we have to put you on the
a lot of
spot.
pressure.
At least for music, for me, it's the journey. It's about like learning and getting better, and like there's always more to go. There's always like more to do. Even if I stop playing guitar, I could learn bass, or I could learn drums, or I could do something else. Like there's always something else you could do, and that keeps me going.
That's an amazing
like that.
answer.
Endless
Answer.
pursuit.
Yeah,
Getting better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Life
I
is
like that.
exciting, you know. You
Gotta
can
always
never be
stay on the
bored.
grind. We can't quit.
No quitting.
All right, so let's let you play your last song. Before we do, thank you guys again for coming out. We really appreciate having you in the studio. Definitely check out Teen Idol's new album titled Nonfiction on all of the streaming platforms. You can follow them on Instagram and all of the other social media places that you guys like to lurk. And if you like the content that we've been putting out, please make sure that you like and subscribe and comment. Any feedback is always welcomed, and this is all done so we can support the musicians, and we want to keep doing it. So, yeah, keep supporting, and let's let them play their last song every night. So take it away.
You've always been